Hi, I'm Chloe, and these are my favorite moments from Dance Moms. I already know what it is.
They are battling against each other for the prince. Chloe, your mom told me you didn't want to dance anymore.
I was 9, so I understand why I was feeling overwhelmed.
We're gonna be making a music video.
Little Chloe, you should be proud of yourself.
I finally did it. I made it big in Hollywood. I'm doing a duet with Maddie, and we're both swans, and I'm the black one, so I'm excited to be a little on the bad side this week.
I love this duet.
This week, I'm having Chloe and Maddie dance Black Swan. We need a winning number, and this is it.
Come on, Chloe, figure it out.
So not only did I love this duet, but I was also like, this has to be good or else I've ruined the entire day. So I was putting a lot of pressure on myself, but also trying to enjoy it because I did like those dances where we got to act it out and we had a big storyline to tell.
They are battling against each other for the prince, and there's a big fight on stage.
I typically had the roles where I was dark and evil and hurting other people, so I just kind of decided to accept it and really go for it. Villains are misunderstood, and I believe that. I was feeling very stressed out because it's the day I forgot my solo. I was trying to have fun with it, but I was also like, you better nail this or you will die.
Chloe looked gorgeous. She was evil. She was sophisticated. She just was stunning. I think this was Chloe's opportunity to redeem herself in front of this panel of judges. So she went out there like gangbusters, and they just knocked one out of the park.
It's time to announce your top overall junior duet trio. It's going to Black Swan, Maddie and Chloe, Abby Lee Dance Company.
For my duet with Maddie, we got the overall high score, first place, and that felt really good.
Good job, Swan. Good job, guys.
I mean, I love that duet. I just always had so much fun with it.
At rehearsal, I noticed Chloe's sort of not her regular self. I can see written all over her face that something's wrong.
I know you're tired. I know this has been really long and hard on you. I do. I know.
That was from season 1, and you know, we weren't aware of what the show was going to be, so being thrown into it with no expectations was really jarring because I was 9 years old, and now looking back, I'm like, come on, like, you're fine, like, it's just a couple of weeks, but I was 9, so I understand why I was feeling overwhelmed and exhausted.
Chloe, your mom told me that you had a breakdown. You told her you didn't want to dance anymore.
I just feel like it's a lot of rehearsal, and because we're going from early in the morning to late at night, and we're learning new dances, and I just feel like it's a lot.
Well, she thinks that you don't want to ever dance again.
I just told my mom I wanted to take a little break for a while.
Well, that's okay. Everybody needs a break once in a while.
It's crazy to see how gentle Abby was with me there because I feel like as the years passed, that kind of shifted. So it's nice to know that we had that at one point.
But just remember, I have a whole long list of people that want to be in this group, of people that want to do duets with Maddie. You're my first choice. And I think you were really born to dance.
Do you think I would be able to make it on Broadway or become Rockette someday?
Absolutely. But the confidence level needs to be over the top.
Abby told me that I have the potential to be on Broadway, and what she says to me and what she thinks is pretty important to me because she's my dance teacher.
Everything is possible, everything. And if you keep listening to me and do what I tell you, yes, come on.
My parents have always told me, like, you know, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have a passion, you don't quit. Like, sometimes you fall down, but that doesn't mean you don't get back up. Sometimes you need a break, but that doesn't mean you stop. So I think having that mindset and then going through Dance Moms really taught me that you can always keep pushing yourself, but it's okay to be patient with yourself as you find that extra little motivation you need.
That's one. Oh my God. Thank you.
Chloe's nervous a lot, she tells me. She doesn't have self-confidence. I have a lot of confidence, and I think I have a good chance of being the lead.
Here we are back in LA. I have a big surprise. It's very exciting. You are going to get the opportunity to audition for a major music video.
I am a record producer, and the reason I'm here today is because we're going to be making a music video for one of our new artists by the name of Lux.
We were in LA, and one of us had the opportunity to play young Lux. So, you know, it was this special role, and I think we were all competing for it, and we all really wanted it.
The idea here is we want to see what you guys have so we can make a decision on who's going to be the lead for the music video.
Let's do this. We're all set. Let's go, Chloe, let's go. Here we go.
For the music video, the person determining the lead is the director and the producer of the music video. It's not Abby. So for once, there is an even playing field and Chloe has a chance.
I really, really, really want to be the younger version of Lux. It would be a dream come true for me. I think my biggest competition for the music video is probably going to be Maddie, because she's good and she also has the look. Chloe's nervous a lot, she tells me. She doesn't have self-confidence. I have a lot of confidence, and I think I have a good chance of being the lead.
Girls, you did an amazing job, and this is unlike just going out for a dance competition. There are many different levels to this. There's not only your dance ability, but your acting ability, and then it comes down to a certain essence or quality.
Of course, every girl wants the lead in this, but we all pretty much know that Maddie will get it, and naturally, kids are going to be jealous. It's just a natural thing.
For those reasons, and based on your talent and your combined efforts,
At the end of the day, we have to make a decision about what's going to be best for the video. I think that I have to we have to go with Chloe, because Chloe, you've got that thing that's just working for this video right now.
I finally did it. I made it big in Hollywood.
I'm very happy to say that I got the role as young Lux. Personally, I have a really hard time being proud of myself when I win, because I felt like I was taking away from my friends when I won. But after a really tough year, I really needed that for myself. I proved that I could do it. I earned that role, and it was a good moment for little Chloe. She needed that little boost of confidence. Little Chloe, you should be proud of yourself.
This week, Chloe and Maddie both have new solos.
Guess she's setting us up for another Maddie Chloe showdown.
And your first place is...
This is Petite Miss First Runner-Up, 2010, and Maddie won. I was her runner-up.
On Dance Moms, I was known as the underdog, and I think a part of me will always be an underdog. You know, I'm proud of that, but I know, I was gonna say that.
This week, Chloe and Maddie both have new solos.
Guess she's setting us up for another Maddie Chloe showdown.
I think the idea of rivalry is healthy to some degree, but I think sometimes it went a little bit above and beyond what was necessary.
A lot of times I feel compared to Maddie, but I think it's unfair because we're different people, so we shouldn't be compared.
And your first place is... number 206.5, Madison!
I think there's something to be said about losing or not getting something you wanted. It teaches you about yourself. It teaches you about how to handle emotions like that. You might have to dig a little deeper and push a little bit harder, and that's okay. I think that's what shapes us.
I'm backstage helping Chloe change, and I hear Chloe's music.
What's up? That's your music.
I happen to have in my hand your solo music, which is gorgeous. But I also happen to know that it's the same solo music that Chloe is using. I chose Chloe's song for Taylor just to psych them out.
From Candy Apple's dance studio, Taylor.
Oh my God, I forgot about this.
Same song.
I'm backstage helping Chloe change, and I hear Chloe's music. So I'm thinking, is she supposed to be on stage? Are they playing her music? Did she miss her call? Like, I'm very confused.
What's up? That's your music.
I actually do remember being so stressed out in that moment because I thought that I just missed my call.
Somebody just dance to Chloe's song.
Kathy's.
I think Kathy purposely did that to steal my thunder, I guess, and to make it seem like if we have the same music, well, it depends on who's dancing better.
We had a lot of dances, but for some reason, this is the only one I kind of remember. I don't remember all of it, but there are some moves that I'm like, it's ingrained in me, I don't know why.
As I'm watching Chloe dance, more than anything, I want her to come off that stage and think to herself, I did the best that I can do. At this point, it's about Chloe's self-confidence, and I wanted her to come off that stage and feel good about herself.
Really nervous, and that really kind of threw me off. So I'm actually really proud I was able to go on stage and still feel like I did well.
Junior solo Oscar category. Going to Abby Lee Dance Company, act number 33, Dream on a Star, won a first place flag.
As the seasons progressed, I think we all became a little bit more every man for himself. But in season 1, it really felt like we were like one unit, rooting for each other. Holly's concerned that someone else took my song. Like, we were all just really there for each other.
I was very proud that you stood on that stage, you took that second, you smiled, you had fun with your friends. That even proved more of a professional than winning all the time.
Hi, is this Christy?
Yes, it is.
This is Davis Robertson from the Joffrey Ballet School. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I wanted to take the time to call you personally and let you know that,
We are here in New York City. You're going to be going to the Joffrey School with some of the most prestigious instructors in all of New York. You guys need to fight for this. Throughout the year, Joffrey auditions over 20,000 dancers for their summer intensive program. And they only give a handful of scholarships away.
I'm very excited for the ballet audition. I mean, I've never done something this big before in my entire dance life.
All right, take the floor. Your natural, just God-given ability is fantastic. It's wonderful.
I really needed that for myself, so I like to believe that I did it for myself. I proved that I could do it.
Hold on. Hello?
Hi, is this Christy?
Yes, it is.
This is Davis Robertson from the Joffrey Ballet School. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I wanted to take the time to call you personally and let you know that, we want to offer Chloe a scholarship for the summer. She was at the top of our list.
Oh, thank you.
Ballet.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you.
I think it can be a little tough to see other people getting something that you really wanted, especially when we were so young and we didn't know how to manage our emotions yet and manage our expectations. So there were some people who were upset, but I understand and I've been in their shoes many times.
Chloe is finished. Your kid's washed up.
Gotta draw the line. Enough's enough.
You all right? What? You heard.
I think you saw this.
I didn't see all of this, but...
Do you want to see one?
Why not? Let's get the tea.
The time has finally come for nationals. I have narrowed it down to 3 soloists. Cameron, Chloe, Kendall.
It's no secret that Abby was not happy when Chloe beat Cameron the last time they went head-to-head.
Season 4 Nationals, Abby brought in an entire team of new dancers to compete against her own dancers.
I guess I'm in a really tough situation right now because I don't really think that Miss Abby's expecting me to beat Cameron, and that's really hard to go into a dance competition like with all this pressure on you and then everyone's like working against you.
In 6th place, Miss Cameron with act number 26, This Is the Start from the Abby Lee Dance Company. In 5th place, join me in congratulating Miss Chloe with act number 29, Soaring from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
I ended up placing higher than the girl she hoped would beat me, and I think tensions were running high.
I cannot believe that Chloe actually beat Cameron again. I don't know how she pulled it off. I really don't.
Oh my God.
You're jealous of Cameron.
We're not jealous of
Yes, you
anyone.
are. And your
No,
kid
Abby.
doesn't have the technique. She does.
No, you know what, Abby? That's on you. You're her technique teacher, and go ahead, say awful things about my daughter. Abby didn't care if Cameron won nationals. She wanted Cameron to beat Chloe, and she didn't. And Abby can't stand to lose.
Chloe is finished. Your kid's washed up.
How dare you? Do you know anything about that kid? No!
Gotta draw the line. Enough's enough.
Even though she had my best interests at heart, I think back then I was always just like, Mom, please don't, just leave it be, because ultimately the blame was always placed on us.
You all right? What?
You heard. As a mom, I can't sit by and watch this woman destroy my child anymore. She can't steal her passion. She can't steal her self-confidence. My line's been crossed. Dance isn't worth it.
Let's go, Chloe.
It's really sad that Chloe was part of the winning group dance, and she had the highest scoring ALDC solo, and this is how her national ends.
I think I felt a little bit chased out or something. I feel like it was because I was trying to protect myself and not because I was genuinely done with the experience.
I still want to dance, I still want to do this, but I don't want to do it with her anymore.
Is there anything that you've learned from Dance Moms?
I'm just always really sensitive of other people's emotions, and I honestly think it stems from Dance Moms, just being aware of how other people are feeling and to stand up for someone. I think I absolutely would.
Who missed me? Oh my
Who is it?
It's Chloe and Christy!
Talk to me about closure.
What about closure?
You know, your old team is here. They're back from LA.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Did that make you sad?
It makes me miss competition. Yeah, I don't know. I miss it. We should go crash the party. So, a couple of weeks before this occurred, I heard that the show was ending, and I was really unhappy with how I left. I feel like I just abruptly left. I didn't really have closure or goodbyes, and it just felt so strange that this show, which had such a profound impact on my life, would be over, and that would be that.
Ready? Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, Chloe, I'm nervous. No, I'm not nervous. I'm never nervous.
It's okay, you can be nervous now because now I'm the strong one. Who missed me?
Who is it?
It's Chloe and Christy!
When I see that clip, people are always like, she ignored Kendall. I didn't mean to. I was in the moment, I was flustered. I was like, I'm seeing all of my friends. And I saw Nia running and Kendall was coming from the side, so I didn't see her. So I did not ignore her. And I would always hug my little Kendall.
Didn't think I was gonna let you end this on your own, did you?
Oh,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna cry. I think we all need closure because it's like an open book that kind of just like flutters about inside of us. And even though we've moved on, closure is needed for me to be comfortable leaving it in the past. I missed you guys.
I missed you too. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kiss Christine,
I love you all. We said goodbye, we had our moment, and then the show actually ended up continuing, so there was no need for all of that, but we did another season, and it was really fun. I love that we have that because I have my childhood, and then I experienced it a little bit older, and I have both of those journeys that I went through. My mom is so difficult to get a hold of. Like, I used to be the center of her world. How dare she have her own identity in life? Hi, I'm Chloe, and this is my dance mom, Christina, as I call her.
Oh, you better stop right there.
Does anyone else call her Christina?
No, she hates it.
I couldn't be prouder of you.
Grow up! You grow up!
Open your mouth and say something if your leg hurts, okay?
God's sakes, leave my kid alone.
You should be proud of yourself.
Girls, I don't need the tears. You're 9, 10, and 11 years old.
Exactly!
Hollywood Vibe is 3 days away, so suck it up and don't leave again, because there's another kid waiting to get in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be the second, not 8 and a 1, 2.
Are you guys learning? What are you doing?
I actually don't remember. I think we were doing a trio. We had learned it a couple of months before, so she had expected it to be perfect, and we were doing other dances, so we weren't thinking about that dance.
They didn't forget it, because they're kids. They forgot it because they're irresponsible dancers. They screwed up. They were supposed to practice it on their own. That is a waste of my time and their time.
And she was pretty upset that we didn't have it together.
And that was the usual?
Her being upset? Abby lives in a state of upset.
Chloe, don't cry. Be smarter. 8 means 8, not 9.5, not 10. 8.
I saw this clip recently on TikTok. I was howling because she goes, Chloe, it's 8, not 8.5, not 9, 8. That's not 8. Riddle me that.
8 means 8, not 9.5, not 10. 8. She's not even listening to what I'm saying. Think about Hollywood Vibe, because I can call them right now and try to get our money back if you don't want to go. Because I'm not going to go there and let what happened to that trio in St. Louis happen again. You're going to go and do your solo and be fabulous, and you're going to do your solo and be fabulous and screw the trio and screw the group? No. I want everything to look great. Do you understand? So you're done. Go ahead. Use that door. Goodbye. Girls, I don't need the tears. You're 9, 10, and 11 years old.
Exactly!
What are all the tears about? I don't understand. Why,
You don't
why are you
understand?
crying? No.
Because you're screaming in little kids' faces!
Little kids' faces!
Yeah, little kids' faces, Abby!
Grow up!
You grow up!
My mom's pretty upset because Abby's just going off. She's unhappy.
You know what,
I
Abby?
wouldn't yell at her!
But be so lucky to have Chloe as your student because she's a great dancer and everybody knows it except for you.
I made her! I know it!
Were you pregnant for 9 months? I made her.
When I watch clips of my mom sticking up for me, it makes me feel really good. It makes me feel happy knowing I had a mom who was constantly worrying about me and wanting to defend me and always have my best interests at heart.
You know what? You couldn't have given a shit about her for so many years when I sat up there and I told her what to do because you were too busy looking at everybody else.
I don't begrudge her. I don't wish she did anything different. I don't have regrets.
Disrespectful.
You're like the definition of disrespectful.
Is your mom your biggest supporter?
My sister's my biggest supporter. Well, I guess my mom is too. I know that's what everyone wants to hear.
I'm worried that Chloe's injured, and I don't want Chloe to injure herself because she's afraid to speak up and say that she's hurt.
All right, the group is next. We are flying 3,000 miles away. Nobody there knows of the Abby Lee Dance Company. You are representing my entire career. This week, Chloe is the leader of the routine. She needs to step it up. She needs to be in charge. It's all about you. Maddie's not doing a solo. Paige, Mia, they're not doing solos. Be there. Understood? All right, let's go with the music from the top. Chloe's in charge of this group. She's the first one out on the stage. Push! Turn, go, kick, come on! Whether we succeed or not rests on her shoulders. You're late, Chloe, you can't be late. It's all up to her. I'm telling you, the pressure is on you. You can't screw that whole thing up.
I think I will be very protective over my kid if I have kids one day. I think it's hard not to be. It's literally your heart living outside of you, doing their own thing, and you have to let them live their own life, but your instinct is to protect them and keep them in a bubble.
Her hip hurts.
Yeah.
You okay, Chloe? What's wrong? Just stand. You can mark the turns. What hurts? All right, sit down for a second.
Do you think there's ice? Could I give her some ice? As Chloe's rehearsing, I really can see that something is wrong. I'm worried that Chloe's injured, and I don't want Chloe to injure herself because she's afraid to speak up and say that she's hurt.
Open your mouth and say something if your leg hurts, okay? Okay. Right.
I saw her point, but I think I knew that it would be taken out on me.
Now, Chloe, remember, you're in California. We don't know these girls. I keep telling you, it's tough getting to the top. It's even harder to stay there.
You have to believe in yourself. I can't do that for you. You know it.
My mom taught me you can either show up for yourself, or if you don't and it's kind of a bad day, that's okay too. You know, at the end of the day, like, you can't control anything aside from you and yourself and how you react.
I mean, I can't go back out and do it again, so if I don't do so good this week, I'll try and do good next week.
Everyone in this room is talented, and if you really—
You're not!
Oh, please. I mean, really, Abby. These girls have just danced their heart out, and the only thing you care about is Maddie running her drop-dead diva dance in front of everyone. You're just kind of rubbing this in everybody's face.
I'm not running it in everybody's face.
Your name and your reputation. Wouldn't you want them to set their best foot forward? This is just another example of Abby's blatant disregard for anyone who's not Maddie.
As an adult watching that, I don't know if I could stand there and be silent watching all of this happen all the time and just kind of taking it. Like, it would drive me crazy.
Where is she going?
I don't know where she's going.
Because of the vultures in this room,
No,
that poor
Abby.
kid has to go like
No,
this.
Abby.
Nope.
And you know what?
have
You know
to,
who
Abby.
creates
She
the
does.
vultures? It's you. Because you try to turn all of these kids against their friend, and that little girl's mortified all the time, but you don't care. How about being a role model? I have heard you say to her, to that little 9-year-old girl, no one would be happy for you. Everyone's jealous of you. Why do you say that?
Look
no,
at
we're
you.
not. You
Years ago.
have sabotaged my daughter and the rest of the
Daughter's
kids.
a little snake.
How
Just
dare
go
you
out.
call
Just
my
go
daughter
out.
a sneak?
Go out.
Snake.
She's not a sneak.
Snake.
You're a sneak
No.
and a snake. You do these things to these kids.
If that were me, I feel like I would have conducted myself in an even more heightened way. I feel like I would have been more mad. I would have been screaming more, just because how can you not when someone's being so unfair to little children?
She is talented.
Yes,
and
she is.
should
Nobody's
relish
denying it.
Because
Why
in
do
5 years, she might not be talented anymore.
Everyone in this room is talented, and if you really—
You're not.
Oh, please. I have more talent in my pinky than you.
I think back then, I completely understood where my mom was coming from every single time she wanted to defend us.
You made my daughter cry. And you're
She didn't remember the number.
Abby.
But that's not how the world is, and a lot of things happen that you can't control, and you just have to handle it as it comes.
Go in there and own it.
Okay.
Okay?